This is not an airport, it's a cinema foyer transformed into a traveling lounge around the travel theme of the movie Imported Wives, which is premiering on the day.
We are going in together. Well, okay, I want us all of us to.
Social media influencers, notable actors and cast of the movie, comedians and some industry regulators have joined Canada-based filmmaker Pascal Atuma and his partner Joy Madubuike as they unveil the movie Imported Wives.
Into her heart.
What is it?
The star-studded movie, which stars Atuma opposite a raving actress Nancy Seme, and also features Joseph Benjamin, Omoni Oboli, Funky Malam and others, chronicles the reality and sometimes culture shock that follows a desperate quest to seek greener pastures.
I have to take permission from you before I bring someone inside my house.
It's my house too. I make the money.
He's not gonna stop until he knows that you know your rights.
I know you've been waiting with your family. Stay out of other people's marriages.
There's food in the house.
Waka. My own mom.
I don't want to upset him any further. I lost a colleague at work. Her husband drove a knife into her heart.
Okay, this story is not, this is just not a movie. It's not your regular me go and watch a movie and go home, no. This story is very, very vital for every dad, mom, young girls, young men to watch. Because it's not only happening, it's not only about the women, the guys too. So a lot of women come from overseas and they come here, they marry young men. They might be, I've seen women 50 marrying young men about 26, and the young men will jump into it because they want to go overseas. But once they get there, they realize that all that glitters is not gold. So this movie is very family oriented and the message is powerful because anything that's leading to the death of human beings should be cried upon, should be shouted upon, should be exposed. So that's why we made the movie Imported Wives. Hey, mama!
The movie has its dose of romance, betrayal and humor, the elements that keep viewers stuck to the screen. However, for some of the cast, the central theme is too important to be overshadowed by all these other elements.
Just keeps shocking.
You're going to go bankrupt if you keep letting him spend.
I played the role of a village woman who the daughter got married and sent abroad. It has a lesson to learn, and that is one thing as an actor. You don't just pick up a script given to you anyhow. You need to know the depth. You need to know which message it passes. So that's what actually attracted me to the script.
Well, like they said, when people are in Rome, they behave like Romans. Okay, fine. Now, that is why you now find out that as long as you want to leave your own comfort zone, you must have to think about so many other things, both negative and positive. Because leaving your own comfort zone means that you have to look for a way to start adapting or start acclimatizing with no matter how difficult or harsh you do understand the situation over there is. Otherwise, you might end up being disappointed because you think you're going to a safe haven, not knowing that your own comfort zone is your own safe haven at the same time.
Imported Wives is shot across Nigeria and Canada, and this poses challenges outside filmmaking for the producers because Nollywood is yet to gain a co-production treaty with Canada.
There, all right.
It's very expensive. I can tell you that for sure. It's stressful. The fact that you have to do the visas. I mean, about 15% of the movie was done in Nigeria and the rest of it was done in Canada. And of course, you can only imagine having to literally ship all the actresses and the actors all the way from Nigeria and other countries. We have Joseph Benjamin who came from the States. Of course, we are lucky to have Omoni Oboli who is in Canada, but Nancy Sime, Mama G, so many other actors and actresses came all the way. And so you have to deal with the visa processing. Of course, it was not cheap. But at the end of the day, we wanted to achieve the fact that it's quality and it's well scripted, considering the fact that we use the right actors and actresses.
Okay, if you look into Canada, right? Canada only have co-production treaty with South Africa, Zimbabwe, and one other country. It's only 3 countries in Africa that they have co-production treaty with. But the reason they don't have co-production treaty with Nigeria is the level of production that's done in Nigeria. So for them to have that, for that to happen, we need to step up our game. You understand? We are doing well, but that's what we call QC, quality control. So our quality control is not up to par yet. We are a producer from Canada. We want to partner with you. Storyline, we are solid, but acting-wise, directing-wise, producing-wise, we still need to step it up. So until we have that, there's not going to be any co-production treaty.
After the premiere screening, an apparently impressed audience got to meet the filmmakers.
Continue the job, we're here, we're rooting for you.